What's up, gamers? It's Adrian.
It's Steve.
Back at you. Well, this is our first video, so not back at you, but we appear on Mr. E-Man's channel every now and then. Steve more than me. But we're here today with a deck tech for our channel. This is my most recent local game shop tournament winning Dino red-white aggro deck. Steve helped me make this back when I was getting back into Magic finally after like a 4-year-long hiatus. Missed a lot of really good sets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it still needs improvements, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So where do you want to start?
I figure we'll start over here with Thrash of Raptors. It's a 4-drop, 3/3, and as long as you control another dinosaur, Thrash of Raptors gets +2, +0, and has trample. So, right off the bat, as long as you control another dinosaur, it's a 5/3 for a 4-drop. But if you have Kinjali's Collar or Otapek Huntmaster out, he's going to cost even less. Which I'm running 4 of each of these. So, in theory, a lot of my dinosaurs are going to be close to 1-drops.
Yep.
But the problem with Thrash of Raptors is he is really weak to direct damage. That being Rift Bolt, Lava Spike, all this other shit.
Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, Lightning Bolt. So what we're debating on throwing into there is
Someone who is also weak to direct damage, but he has more benefits than...
more bang for your buck, really. It's Rampaging Ferocodon, which I think he's still on the ban list, isn't he?
For Standard, not on Modern.
Nah, fuck Standard. Too limited. But, yeah, Rampaging Ferocodon, I think, would very easily fit in better than Thrash of Raptors. It beats it by not only CMC, but in power in general.
I think 4 of him would be good. Probably drop down to 2 of these.
Yeah.
You barely use those.
Well, gotta use those defensively.
Yeah. And then maybe even take out the other 2 to bump up your flyer by 1 to have 4, and bump up your charging
Monstrosaur?
Yeah, by 1 to have 4 of that also, because these 2 wreck face.
Yeah.
And then you're running 2 of those.
Yeah.
And those are the creature improvements I would make myself. 4, 4, and then 4.
Now, as far as spells go, we run mono red for this, running 4 lightning strikes and 4 lightning strikes, 4 shocks, and 4 magma sprays. Steve pointed out to me earlier when we were fanning this out that can very easily be replaced with
Lava Spike. They're currently sitting at $3 a piece. So
which
$12.
is amazeballs.
Yeah, $12 you can have a playset. Lightning Bolt, you can get those for $4 a piece right now.
Which is also amazeballs.
So that's $16 right there. And then Rift Bolt, I picked up last week a playset for $3.25. So they've dropped in price too.
Which is really surprising because those are honestly staples for aggro decks.
Yeah, and with that being said, there's a lot of white spells that are very defensive that can go in here, but the theme of this deck is aggro. He wants to ramp with his Huntmaster and Collar to get to his big guys and just flood the field with dinos. And then he's using his burn spells for direct damage or taking care of pesky creatures.
And I've been asked by a few buddies of mine, well, Adrian, why don't you splash green in this deck? To which I respond, I mean, green would be okay, but we're looking more for red-white aggro, because red and white, in my opinion, synergize a lot more when it comes to aggro. Green aggro is a thing, but
it's more mana ramp than anything.
Yeah.
And with if you're going to be running an aggro deck, I wouldn't splash green in there.
Yeah.
Now, if you're running a mid-range late-game deck, I would definitely splash green in.
Oh, definitely.
But he also has this land here for direct damage. And then this for his, instead of using the dual color lands, this works better for him since all this stuff is dinos. And that it's a cheaper play too. So what were these, like $2 a piece?
I don't even think they were that. I think they were like $1 each.
Yeah,
and they've
cheap.
dropped in price since they were printed.
And then your basic lands.
I like using foils and olds. Love the old mountains.
I don't know what that's in there for. Maybe just because, who knows? It's just there.
I still think it's there because we did it. We wanted this to just break 60 even. But
and then your normal planes.
So let me think. It's been a long time since I've actually fanned this deck out to take a look at it. Definite improvements could be made. Like you were saying earlier, Rift Bolt, Lava Spike, Ferocidons. Yeah, and then running a couple more of these guys.
So, how that would look, you'd have 4 right here. 4 right here.
And yes, I am weeaboo anime trash.
And then these last 2 plus these 2 to replace with 4 those.
Yeah.
That'd be a pretty solid aggro deck, actually. Because you got your early game right here.
Mm-hmm.
You got your mid-range, and then you got your late
You got
game.
your bombs over here.
But with this deck, usually by turn 3 or 4, you're popping out Avatar and Charging Monster Sword.
Now, there is one other thing that I've debated on. Since Stone Core is in there and we really don't need it, I'm kind of debating on swapping that out for a Door of Destinies.
Or just throw another one of these in.
But Door of Destinies. It's Dino Tribal, come on. Well, okay, I can't really say it's tribal because we're splashing humans.
It's pretty much... Well, that's another improvement that could technically be made. We could always throw in Metallic Mimic. That'd be really good for a tribal deck.
Yeah, but Metallic Mimic's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I've bought like 12 copies of them. I know how expensive they are.
Some of them are foil.
Yep. But that's the deck.
There's Frog Lizard. He good boy. This Frog Lizard.
If you have any suggestions or improvements that you see could be made, let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe. We'll be the typical YouTuber. And smash that bell button, yo.
Even though we're probably never gonna get monetized. Hey, Lamau! Alright, I'll catch y'all later.